Hi, everybody. Hello. Efru Yemi here today. How are we feeling? Um, it's finally nice here in Brooklyn, so I'm like, thank goodness, because the weather was not giving what it was supposed to give the past like few days. So I'm just happy that we have like weather that is like nice here. Um, I just every day since being in America has been really interesting. So I'm gonna move this back a little bit. There we go. Um, let's just let's clear the air. Get some energy moving in here. That's like I have some cedar and I have some cedar and some frankincense and myrrh. If you know about frankincense and myrrh, you know the vibes. Frank and myrrh clears the air. Also got some stuff as just clearing the air here. Sorry, give me 1 second. All right. So, whew, let's get some clarity right now. I hope everybody's well. It's beautiful here. Spring day here in Brooklyn. Um, I have some about the last stuff that I created. There we go. Just some here. I was talking to my one of my um folks in my Elay. We're just talking about stuff and just like I be telling people, being in a more war about the law, like I be telling people find something safer to do. Don't play with me, play in traffic. Because I think people undermine folks a lot and it's exhausting, you know. You should also follow me on IG, same moniker. I have the weekly messages slides for each sign. It's a short, brief thing. So let's see what's going on. Let me actually I'm gonna use that in a bit, but I'm gonna use my chocolate pecan go. The first thing I heard was like focus, focus, focus. Focus, focus, focus. That's what I heard. Focus. Focus, focus, focus. All right. What is the message for the collective? We have unravel in the reverse. Okay. I haven't seen this one before. This is new for me. Okay. So I'm going to read what it means. Okay. I'm feeling like resistance to shifts, resistance to change. That's the first thing I heard, but let's see what it means. Okay. So the card is unravel in reversed. Often we must go back to move forward, reflecting on our past experiences with the intent to understand its effect on our psyche and behaviors is vital to our spiritual, emotional, and mental growth. Sifting through childhood wounds and unearthing family and generational traumas is an easy task. Be patient with yourself. Be accepting of yourself and be honest with yourself. Don't avoid doing the shadow work. Unravel yourself so you can continue to create your energetic clarity. All right. Like I feel like also what I heard is that there's something that you don't want to accept, but you just need to let it go. Let it go. In reverse, okay? This means leave it alone. The situation is not call for your meddling. Your attempt to intervene will make things worse. Change your perspective. Focus on what is working instead of what is not. So some of the messages like there's some things you just need to leave alone. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's what I heard. Okay. All right. I'm going to use. I actually like this deck. Shout out to Intuitive Kev. Shout out to Intuitive Kev. I love this deck actually. Like all tea, all. It's an amazing deck. I really like this deck. This is the Intuitive or the Kipperish Oracle deck. So, oh, here we go. All right. The first thing I heard was user. So there may be somebody around you that is a user that likes to antagonize things, who likes to antagonize situations or make things worse. Yeah, this person is just very, this person is not a safe person to be around. Okay. I also feel here that this person, like, they're very attractive. Whoever this person is, clarify abandonment. This person has issues around abandonment, and I feel like many of you all may have to learn a lesson with this person, but this person has an entity attached to them. Life is unraveling for them. Okay. They wanted me to show you that life is unraveling for them. This could be an Aries or a Scorpio. Here we go, 4 swords, and it's like this. Yeah, this is Saturn. It came literally. It felt like this. The spirit is like, leave that. I literally heard, leave that shit alone. Excuse my language. They said, leave that shit alone. This person has a lot going on. You do not need to get caught up in it, or you may have been caught up in it, and now you're resting from it, or you're taking a pause. Okay. With the abandonment card, 7 of Pentacles, like somebody is like waiting for something, and I'm feeling like if you're waiting to leave this or let this be, like, it's okay to let go. It's okay to let go. It's okay, like, to not deal with this. All right. Because spirit is like, the moment you let something go and trusting yourself, things will flow for you. Okay. Wow, that was very interesting. Did not expect the reading to start off that way, but here we are. All right. We're gonna move this there. Okay. We're gonna move this there. All right, Spirit. Let's discuss about Spirit said, let's talk about work. Spirit said work. Work. Spirit said work. I don't know why they're saying work, but they said work. So let's talk about work, career. If you're looking for work, Spirit's like, let's just do the T. Okay. I'm just writing all this down so I can label this later. Okay. All right. So one more card. Spirit, one more card. Give me clarification. Here we go. All right. All right. Mm-hmm. All right. So I have mature woman in reverse, child, and rich guy. I feel like somebody's dealing with the financial crisis now. Yeah, somebody's dealing with the financial crisis. This mature woman is this person is not taking it well. This could also be somebody that is owed money. Okay. Yeah, child, pathway. Things are opening up. Yeah. I feel here, if this is you with work, things are going to open up for you. You may have dealt with either a boss, or there's 2 people that are involved that, like, you weren't on the right path to do what it is that you were supposed to be doing. Like, if this is a work situation, maybe some of y'all either got fired from a job or left a job, or you just resigned because it wasn't in alignment with your inner child or things you wanted to do. But I feel like now you're in the space to do that. This person, okay. There is somebody here that the first thing I heard is that somebody feels trapped. Somebody feels trapped. Somebody feels trapped by something that they did that wasn't true. Like, this might be spreading misinformation or spreading lies. Like, somebody was not being honest about that. Sorry, y'all. There we go. I can see my lovely glowing face. Somebody was lying about their motives, and this person, I feel here, You're being ancestrally protected right now. If this is a past relationship, right? Spirit is letting you know you're being protected by somebody. If this is work, right? There may have been somebody at work who may have been lusting for you, but this wasn't the person you're supposed to be because this person has a lot of shit that you don't know about. You weren't lusting for them, but they were lusting for you. But I'm also feeling here that this person, um, ancestors protected you from this person. All right. I'm going to get some clarification about these here, using tarot. Okay. Spirit, Seven of Wands. Spirit said, whatever situation you're up against, you will have victory. It's just going to be a fight. You probably won't find out your answer until Leo season because this is Saturn and Leo. So you probably won't find out with until Leo season the answers. Okay. Clarify Pile 1 about work. Spirit, give me clarification about Pile 1. Two of Wands. I feel like some of you all may have had other options, or maybe you were looking for another job in the recent past. Clarify Pile 2. Ancestors, and I'm hearing this ancestral message. They didn't want you being there. Yes. Spirit said yes. Okay. Yeah, I feel here. The first thing I heard, and I know this is the World card, I heard unfinished business. Like some of y'all may have unfinished business with a situation. It's giving very much that. And I feel here you have to really take the step to like get things done. And it's going to take longer than you thought it would be. But Spirit said, just focus. Many of y'all need to focus. That is the message that I heard. Sorry, I was looking up a word. It came up in my head. It was like, I heard dignity. And I was trying to look up those like the meaning. Okay. You have to have dignity. Don't just take on anything. Okay. Clarify Pile 3. It said dignity. You need to do what you're aligned with. Things are moving slow. Doesn't necessarily mean it's not happening. It's moving slower than you want it to be, and that's okay. Okay. Spirit said that's okay. Moving slow. There we go. Yeah, because you'll have success. I saw it. Leo season. I'm hearing Leo season. Leo season. Let me find it. I just saw the card, y'all. Here it is. It was flipped. Leo. Things are going to come together Leo season. Okay. If things have been stagnant or not moving the way that you wanted to, they will be better for you come like summer. Like summer. Definitely summer. Okay, Spirit, tell me more about. Okay. So that's that. Like whatever is happening, you will have success on, right? Just be patient with the process, okay? Yeah, because y'all know me, I don't play about that at all when it comes to success and whatnot. Okay. Okay, we're gonna do those from who had a job, right? Those who may have been, if you're fired, fired or laid off, there's gonna be a message, and then I'm gonna have one for those who are currently at a job and those who are looking for a job. Okay, so that's the message for that. Okay, interesting. If you've been okay. Okay. Interesting. Okay. All right. So for Power One, if you were fired or let go from your job, the two cards that popped out are commitment and actual money. I feel here that you were more focused on the money than your well-being, and spirit had to remind you that that was not it. Okay, but I'm also feeling here you may have somebody who is able to support you to let you see your worth, right? And I feel because of that, like you're not too stressed about it for some of you. For others of you, you could meet somebody who could actually help you financially, who is like make sure you're okay. Yeah, Queen of Cups. Okay, I feel here with the Queen of Cups, like maybe somebody felt, they felt something was going on, but didn't really want to say anything. I'm trying to, and I heard, I'm looking up Capricorn. Um, you need, this wasn't what you really wanted to do. The job that you had and got fired from or let go of was not the job you were supposed to do. You have to be aligned with jobs that focus on your creative expression and your emotional expression. And you were doing that in the past, but this job was not really giving you the outs to do it. And I feel here, clarify the Queen of Cups spirit for those who were fired and or let go. Because let go to me could be like furloughed. Fired is somebody who just gets fired. Like they, the company terminates them. Okay, spirit, give me, for those who have been fired or furloughed, what is another message? You were supposed to be aligned with jobs that focus on your creative self, and you weren't. And that's why you were let go. Spirit did that, by the way. King of Cups, yeah. I feel that you have to be in alignment, and you were not in alignment. You have the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups here. You got the matching pair, right? Spirit is like, you needed to find a job that focused on your well-being. This was actually affecting your mental health. This was affecting your physical health too. Because for some of you may have had issues with, for those who have a uterus, you may have had issues with your cycle, or there may have been issues like your root chakra, I'm hearing. For some of y'all, there may have been issues with your root chakra, and that's like trauma around that, right? All right, for those who are currently working, what is the message? Okay, Wheel of Fortune. There are going to be newer opportunities that are coming or may have already happened, and this may have been during Sagittarius season. Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter, but also Pisces, so Pisces too. Pisces is exalted. Jupiter is exalted in Pisces, so it's actually a good time. Maybe some of y'all are focusing on work that deals with like esoteric or like the arts or like the occult, or if you're African traditional religion or diasporic based religion, you're focusing more on that type of work. Because the two cards here are nice guy and priest. So yeah, I feel like many of y'all are streamlining and focusing on like esoteric practices or spiritual practices that align with who you are. And there could be somebody who actually comes through and help you with that. This person, I feel here, is very kind. Yeah, this is also from a creative perspective. So like maybe through the arts or music. For some of you all, this could be a lane. All right. For chakras and manipulation, that's the third one. If you are looking, the first thing I heard is that don't let anybody try to tell you what it is you're supposed to do with your life. And I feel like a lot of y'all are like in this weird space right now. Sorry, y'all. Some of y'all may be in a weird space around it. I'm sorry, I got something in my hair. There we go. Some of y'all are in a weird space around it. Full transparency. All right, give me some more clarifiers. King of Pentacles. It's in reverse though. So I feel you may get small jobs here and there, but it's not going to be what you want it to be. Yeah. So I feel like you're gonna have small jobs here and here. You're gonna be holding on to your finances a little bit stronger, a little bit more than you have. I do feel here that sorry. Okay. Things will pick up for you. Things might have been slow around, or will be slow around, because King of Pentacles, I believe, is Virgo. So things are going to be slowing up around Virgo season, because this is the third pile, or may have slowed up during Virgo season, like last year. You may have had to hold on to your finances during the beginning of the year, but I feel like things are slowly starting to pick up. But just be mindful, it might be small jobs here and there. Okay? Is what I'm going to say like that. That was a little bit more. That was going to be, but it's all good. All right. So I'm just writing stuff down because I have to remember all this. Let's talk about. Spirit wants me to talk a little bit about the darkness. And the darkness to me is the unknown that you may not see. Okay. I decided to name this might be a series, to be honest with you, but we'll just delve a little bit into darkness. All right. I heard be on alert. Somebody doesn't want you to have blessings, or maybe you walked away from something that you thought was going to bring you a blessing, because the overall energy is the Ace of Swords. You found out about something. Something came to light. Something came out or came to light. You found out what it was. It wasn't working for you, and you decided to not do it. You were like, "We good over here. We good over here." That's literally what I heard. We're good over here. And for some of you all, you may not want to hear this, but this is something you may have been attached to and you learned a lesson from. Sorry, y'all, my phone has been going off, and I'm like, oh my God, what's my phone going off? It's fine. Also, pay attention to messages that people send you, because people are weird. People are weird. People are weird. Okay. Give me some more messages. I feel like something's coming out. Something's definitely coming out. That's what I heard. Something's coming out. But you'll be okay. Whatever the situation is, you'll have truth about and you'll be fine. Queen of Pentacles. This could be around money or work. I feel like some of you all left something and now like these new beginnings are happening for you, but I feel like this is around finances or like something about money. Page of Wands. So I feel here many of you all have just not been as proactive because you're just tired. I really feel like some of y'all are just tired. You're tired. And whatever money does come, like this could be something that comes out of the blue. Like this could be maybe a grant, or you got a bonus, unexpected bonus, or like some form of money coming your way. And this is gonna be very nice, very nice. Okay. Ten of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. If you've been working on something like a project or maybe focusing on your creative endeavors, it's going to pay off for you. I think that's why the page is here. Eight of Cups. Yeah, I feel that some of you, I have Eight of Cups and Eight of Wands. So that's Saturn and Pisces and Mercury and Sagittarius. That's some very interesting energy. I feel like some of you all learned a lesson about something and it came at you quicker than you thought it would. But Spirit is like, you will know more. You will know more. You will understand more. And it may not land the way that you want it to land, but it's going to land. And you're trying to you were maybe trying to figure out new ways to get your things in order, and to also, if this does come, like be mindful of how you're spending. I'm hearing mindful spending. All right. Mindful spending during this time. Being mindful of what you're using because it can go quick. Like something can come to you, but you gotta be mindful about how you use it. Yeah, and don't worry, right? Spirit is saying not to worry because things are gonna be okay. All right. Things that you don't see. So I'm hearing blessings of money. It may be like a cute little coin, you know what I'm saying? Give me some more energy about the darkness. Oh, here we go. Fine. Everything is fine. This is the Ten of Swords in reverse. Something is not over. Hold on. It's being brought to my attention. See? Whenever I hear I be looking up words because it be like they be coming up. I heard resistance, ambulance. Like there's something that you need to address. Some of y'all are not addressing what's on your mind. Okay. And I feel like some of y'all, because of that, you just decided to go inward with it and not really fully express it the way you should. And spirit is like, there's a decision and a choice that you have to make, but you're kind of juggling whether or not, or like deciding whether or not you should do it. You'll get more clarity around Gemini season, but I'm also feeling here like this could be a situation that brought you a lot of disappointment and pain. But Spirit said like you gotta let things go in order to move forward. But I feel like you'll have resolution about the situation. I'm gonna get clarification. Spirit, what is the situation about? Ten of Swords in reverse and Three of Swords. This could be dealing with the Libra. I feel like there's some communication that I feel was just very abrupt, but also very blunt. And this is involving your work or your old job. For some of you, this may be work related because the Pentacles deal with finances. So this may be work related, okay? And I'm hearing here resolve. I don't know why I'm hearing resolve. Sorry, y'all. I be looking at words because sometimes words be coming up in my head. It's like your ability to see through situations is what's going to get you through. And I also feel here, clarify the King of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. Four Cups. Someone that may not be happy with what you say and how you say it, but somebody, like I feel like somebody's over something. Clarify, what is it? Four Cups energy. Clarify the Four Cups. What is somebody not wanting to deal with and or handle? It's a family matter. I feel it's a family matter for somebody here, but for others of you, this could be a family matter or this may be you. So there may be work situations that are happening, family, or one or the other. Okay? With the Lovers, which deals with choices and the endings that come from that, I feel things will work itself out. Things are going to work itself out. Yeah, things are going to work themselves out because you're taking initiative and you're being bold. Okay? Wow. All right. I'm going to note that one. So I put world outlook. This thing is weird. Okay. So we're going to look at the world outlook. And it's funny here, you have the Hierophant. Religion. I feel religion is going to be a big topic. And this is Taurus season too. This is Taurus, by the way. Taurus season is bringing in like that fixed energy, like this is what it is, this is how it should be. So I feel the next person that they get, clarify the Hierophant, they're going to be very, very like conservative. If this is a pope, he's going to be conservative. Because this judgment energy here, whenever I see judgment, it's kind of like fire and brimstone and like, but I also feel here, because I'm hearing pious, I'm gonna look this up too. But hold on. Yeah, I feel here. I do feel that the next pope is gonna be conservative, but I heard change of heart. Like they'll soften over time. Clarify judgment. Yeah. I feel that this person, whomever this is, many people are looking for salvation, but it's not in the way that they thought it would be. So maybe this is a collective message, and this may not even have to do with the Pope. I feel like many people are turning away from religion because it is not a safe space. You're going to start to notice a decline in religion, even though nationalism and Christian nationalism may be a thing. I do feel that many people are feeling torn or feeling like they can't fully express themselves. Clarify the Eight of Swords. Yeah. Two of Swords. And then, yeah. This could also be, I'm also hearing a scandal. I'm hearing a scandal. And this could be during Taurus season. This is Mercury in Taurus. Yeah. If there's somebody who has a large congregation or a large church, there can be something that comes out that's really, really big. And it's in the government, somebody in the government has ties to it. Somebody in the government has ties to it, and it's a reckoning that's happening. This is the thing about nationalism and Christian nationalism, or any form of nationalism. There comes a point where truth reveals everything, and it may seem like it's wild, but truth shows you everything. I feel here, whatever is going to happen is going to have the opposite effect. So, like, if they're plastering Christian nationalism, it's going to be something else that comes in that's going to shift the perspective. I'm also hearing here economic downturn. This is going to happen either way, and a lot of people are going to be very disappointed. A lot of people are going to be very disappointed, and I'm hearing here, especially in larger cities, or maybe like, so you see here this Five of Cups where the girl is standing by the bridge, or whomever, femme or non-binary or gender non-conforming person is standing by the bridge. This is Moon in Scorpio. Like, this person has made decisions based on their intuition and has not really paid off for them, and they have a lot of anger. Because I'm getting a lot of anger. People are feeling very left out. There's a lot of anger that's happening here. Control. People feel manipulated and controlled, or felt manipulated and controlled. People are feeling manipulated. Okay? But I'm also hearing here, like, letting things flow the way that they're supposed to flow. Hold on one second. Hey, babe, what's up? Okay. Yes. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. I understood, babe. It's fine. I'm so happy for you. I'm like, but yeah, just let me know when I'm gonna probably head out around 7 because it's not gonna take me that long to get there. I will. All right, my love. Yay! I get to do something. Okay, babe. Perfect. All right, babe. Yay. Amazing. I will, my love. All right. Love you too, babe. Bye. That was my love. Just checking in on me. Um, as I was stating, people felt manipulated. They felt controlled. They felt like the strings were being pulled. Yeah, people are not happy. There's going to be a lot of discourse. I'm also hearing here, um, this is Venus in Aquarius. Like, people are not happy right now. Like, oh crap, there's a lot of. I don't know if y'all saw that thing with the two groups, the two nationalist groups, um, going at it. I won't say their names because we don't give the energy to that. Conflict. There's a lot of conflict that's going to be happening. Okay, clarify. It's going to come to a head during Cancer season. I said this earlier. Uranus in Gemini is the end of June, which is Cancer season. You're going to see a lot more political and civil unrest during the month of June. Um, Social media, I feel, will have a new way of doing things or a new perspective. But I'm also feeling here like people are not going to like it. Like, I feel like it's going to be the. This could also mean a new person coming in, a new leader that will accept the role, but people are not going to like it. I'm hearing Leo season. I'm going to say this, and I'm going to ask, and Spirit has every right to tell me no, but I'm going to ask. How long is term looking? Is this term going to be short term? Yeah. Finances, or like financial burden is what's going to bring down um this whatever this is going on. It's money. Yeah, like I'm feeling like there's going to be a new beginning here. Um let me see. I think that's Scorpio energy. Hold on. I think that's Scorpio energy. Yeah, I feel here people are going to want to return to what they're used to. Yeah, I do feel that people, there's going to be a shift, because I feel, because under the Fool is the moon. Something's going to come out. Something's going to come out during, I'm hearing, between Cancer and Leo season. There's going to be a lot of civil unrest. It's going to force things to shift. You're going to see a lot of people being docked off, like literally like removed from office. It's going to be a chain of events that are going to happen. I'm hearing here, it's going to start during Gemini season, but the civil unrest is going to pick up during Cancer season. It's going to pick up during Cancer season. And I feel here because people want, um, people want what once was. Okay. Yeah. And people are still remaining. I feel like people are trying to keep hope alive. Um, Seven of Swords is Aquarius energy here. This is interesting. Um, there's a lot of agendas that we're not seeing that are being implemented by this administration, and it's being passed. But I also feel here that people are trying to remain hopeful. But you're going to get clarity, and this, whatever is happening behind closed doors is actually going to present a lot more problems in the real world. Um, this could be involving marriage, or like same-sex relationships. I feel like if that's already happening, but I'm also sensing here that like women, femmes, non-binary folk will be heavily impacted. And I feel here women are going to be the ones on the front line set up. It's going to be very interesting this summer. Okay. I know a lot of people have been saying that, but I'm just repeating what people are telling me through my ears what I'm hearing. Spirit, what is the outcome? The Fool, the Moon, High Priestess, the Emperor. I heard somebody is trying to like come in, Sun, the Hang One, but it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Because we got the Sun, the Hang One, Death, and Ten of Pentacles. I feel here with this Hang One card, like somebody may be feeling like, I heard obligated or like feeling like they're trapped. Someone feels trapped by, like on the outside, it looks all great, right? It looks great. It looks like affirming, but it's not. Like I heard somebody's hanging on by a thread. Like somebody's hanging on by a thread. Like somebody is just like, they feel stuck. Somebody feels very stuck, but that's about to change because like, there's going to be somebody else that comes into power later. This person comes from money. Like they actually have a lot of money. Like generational wealth. Six of Pentacles, Three of Wands, Three of Pentacles, Page of Wands. Six of Pentacles, I feel like this individual, whomever this is that does come in, I feel here they want the collective to work together. They want the collective to do work together. They want to inspire, right? Because there's been a lot of like turmoil. People are just tired of struggling. There could be a legal matter that brings out a lot of things. I heard bribery. I heard misconduct. Like there's a lot of things that are going to be happening during this time. Yeah, it's going to come out. Somebody can no longer play their hand. This is wild. Like wild. This is wild. I feel like using this one so this is going to be for USA. All right. I did the world. Now we got to do US of A. Okay. USA, here is your outlook. I'm going to be using Grandma Baby's Black Gold Liniment. All right, Spirit, what is the outcome for the United States of America? Snake. The snake always reminds me that we need to be trustworthy of others who believe in us. I feel like we have to believe in something, right? Not that stuff, not that, but we have to believe in something. We have to take action to believe in something. And heart speaks of like the self-love that we give to others. We must learn to give to ourselves. So like there's going to be a lot of inner work that is happening here in the States. House, I'm hearing a fall of a house, or a fall of like something's falling. Something's not in order. And it's funny to me because I'm reading the back of the it's like God is love. So this could be the church. I'm hearing there's going to be a scandal. It's going to be a scandal. There's a name here. It's St. Martin's. It may not be that church, but there's a scandal. And this scandal is going to rock. It's going to rock these organizations in a very interesting way. I'm hearing Mississippi or Alabama where this happens. I could be wrong, but I heard Mississippi or Alabama. Somebody's peddling something that is not true. There could be hidden messages. I'm also hearing bribery. What is that? What is it called? Oh my gosh. When they like funneling of the money, but I forgot is an actual like term that they use, legal term. Somebody is funneling funds through the church, and it's going to come out. And it's going to be a huge scandal. There's going to be multiple people involved. Multiple people are going to be involved in it. Somebody was tricked. And the snake is also the energy of the Chinese New Year this year. So there's going to be a lot of things that are going to be removed or shed or let go. This could be very bad, like venomous. Like it's going to be a lot of backbiting, a lot of like betrayal. It's going to be like a telenovela. The United States is already like a soap opera, but it's going to give telenovela realness. Like we're about to get telenovela realness. Altar, rider. This is the ancestral message. This was meant to happen. Whatever's happening in the US is meant to happen. And it's because we don't value ourselves as a nation, and we're so gung-ho to go and jump into other things that we don't take care of ourselves. This is retribution. This is ancestral retribution. This is ancestral retribution. If you are a spiritualist, it is time to really tap in and do this work. A lot of people are going to need the help. If you are a spiritualist, notice I said spiritualist. No tea, no shade, spiritualist. If you're doing the work spiritually, you are needed right now. This is the message from ancestors. This is the message from Egungun. Yeah, I feel here tapping into your true powers is what's gonna, if you're doing spiritual work, we're gonna need it here in the States. I know people want to be out and about and not be here in the States, but we need it here. There are folks that are heavily spiritual that are supposed to be doing this work. Spirit says you're gonna see an increase of people transitioning from like monotheistic religions to different forms of religion, because the way that religion has played a part in Western society has been detrimental to its people, and we're seeing it in our economy. We're seeing it in society. This is actually, and I'm gonna say this. This is not gonna pan out the way that they thought it would pan out. Whatever this is cooking is not gonna pan out. This is an ancestral message. There's an ending here. There is an ending here. There's a choice that is going to be made. And I feel like many of y'all know, and you're going to have confirmation. This is also a good time to do the work of something you were supposed to be doing the first time. I know a lot of people think when this mofo came in office the first time, people were hopeless. But I'm getting this energy of to not be hopeless. And I said this before. This is not the time to be hopeless. They want you to be hopeless. Don't be hopeless. It doesn't serve you. Okay? You got to stop playing it safe and have hope and know that like you standing on business is what's going to help this country. Whatever work you're supposed to be doing, stand on it. Whatever you're supposed to be doing in this country, stand on it. Don't let whatever's going on the outside influence your decisions. Stand on what you're supposed to be doing. You have ancestral support. If you need guidance with that, I am more than welcome to assist in any way I can. You can always check out my website. You can email me. Like, we got to get this work done. A lot of people are feeling very slighted and very discouraged, and people are trying to get back to square one. So, yeah. All right, y'all. I'm going to hop off of here. I hope you all are well. You take care of yourselves, and much love. Bye.